Okay, so now we're going to go over to the model and we're going to actually use this information. So I'm going to blow it up so you can see it a little bit better here. And what we're after is eventually we'll want to have an if statement up here that compares the algorithm for app to the algorithm for other. So how are we going to do this? Well, first and foremost, we're going to create a sum here. Goes all the way down to AP. Why AP? Because that is where we know the last, or sorry, to AI. So we're going to go all the way down to AI because we know that's where the last letter is. Now you're going to get a 0. We'll drag that down. We're just kind of setting up our calculation ahead of time. I could do the same thing here. And now we're good. The next step is we're going to use a VLOOKUP here, where we're going to compare the word just within the app token catalog, because we're in the app section here. We're going to go grab C, not B, but C. We want that probability. Okay, so now we've got the probability. Now make sure that your absolute cell references are exactly where you want them. In fact, we want them there. And we want it free flowing because we want to drag it all the way over. Now, one thing that you want to see here, see how all these are repeating? That's because we have blanks. Now, it's neutralizing that effect because you're going to get blanks down here as well. If you don't want that, then you're going to have to delete these things, or you're going to have to go up here, get rid of your probability, and then find all of the words that end with less than 3, or go to your actual token list and remove all those spaces, anything like that to clean this up. Think about it like the word cloud exercises that you might have done where it removes certain words or spaces or stuff like that before it builds a word cloud. We're going to move on from here and just continue this process all the way down. So like I said, it's just going to neutralize it. Like you're going to see all these here. Now what you don't see here is what happens when the word or the space doesn't exist. You're seeing NAs. So what we need to do is we need to go up here and do if error, the if error function, and we'll put in a 0 if it doesn't find it. Okay, so we'll drag that across and we have some zeros in here. Next, we'll repeat that process, but this time we're going to use the other token catalog. So this time we're going to use the other token catalog. We're going to look for that word there. Grab 3, 0, enter. Now right off the bat, I'll put the if error function in there for us. And make sure your absolute cell references are good. Drag across. You can see here a lot more devastation, a lot less words per tweet, and we know that because we have 1917 instead of 2366. So that should be making sense to you. So now we'll sit here and we sum this up. And we'll score it. If this is greater than this, put app else other. And we should be able to just drag that down and see how we did. Okay. So here you can see there's a bit of consistency over here for the app and a bit of consistency over here for other. We have a couple of errors in here. I'll just mark with a red. And then up here, we have a couple of, whoops, we just have 2 errors with this one. You can kind of think of it as this, if you wish. as these are what jive together. Okay, so that's really how you do the basic elements of text mining using probability out there. Now, there's certainly other ways you can jazz this up a bit with some boosting or some other things that we'll talk about later.